Lawn sprinkler, lawn irrigation system. We have the solenoid on top with two wires, one for the common wire, one for the hot wire. Question, which wire is the hot, which wire is the common? It may not make any difference which way, so if you hook the common here and the hot here, or the common here and the hot here, it should be fine either way. Perhaps maybe the irrigation guys can kind of chime in and elaborate on this. So this is the solenoid on top with the wires connected. I'm not sure if this is the valve. This would be the flow control. This would be where the water comes in. Do keep in mind there is an arrow here, so that it does need to go in the direction of the arrow for the water flow. But question here on this topic, how often do these solenoids go bad? My experience is normally they do not go bad very often. But if you, say, had one that went bad, if you put a system in, say, a 4-zone system or a 5-zone system or a 6-zone system, it may be a good idea to buy a couple extra valves. Sort of same thing along the lines of if you bought tile. Buy an extra box or two of tile. That way, if one gets broke, you have another one. This way, you have the same exact valve that you can configure and use. You could technically take these screws off and do this. But say if the solenoid went bad here and you decided to replace the solenoid, and if the bottom part were still good, all one would have to do is take this and unscrew this lefty-loosey, righty-tighty, I think. Take this off, cut the wires, you could actually leave a little bit of wire on here. You could just cut this wire on the end and leave a little bit and scab the new wire onto the new valve. So subsequent to doing this, then you would just simply put the valve on here and turn it in this direction until the solenoid seats down. But so the question being, how often do these solenoids go bad? Now, my experience is, again, rehashing previous information, my experience is not very often. But the irrigation experts may chime in and say, hey, I've had many of them to go bad. But now, if you have 2 extra valves or 3 extra valves, as opposed to cutting this, scabbing all this in, digging it up, digging the dirt up, digging the control box up, all you would simply have to do is unscrew this part right here, and this part here goes here. It's got a male thread that goes in the body has a female thread, so you would simply just unscrew it, cut the wires, put the new one on, and when it's energized, then you know, if it's energized, you can feel this thing kind of buzzing or vibrating, so to speak. When it buzzes and vibrates, you can actually just put your hand on it and you can actually feel it. Normally it's low voltage, 18 to 24 volts, so it's nothing weird. But so again, just unscrew it, screw it counterclockwise, take it off. Now, one caveat, when you unscrew this on the bottom, if there's any little pieces on the bottom, be very careful you do not lose those. If you have the new one, when you unscrew it, say if the valve were still good, just unscrew yours off of the old one, screw it, and replace this top part. When I say the solenoid, this part here, cut the wires, rewire your common, rewire your hot, bam, you're good to go. So you saved yourself a lot of labor by not going through all the rigmarole of digging this up, etc. And so again, my experience is the solenoids normally are not usually a problem with the irrigation control valves. If you have a problem, they're generally something else. But I may be wrong. So again, if the irrigation guys would elaborate, and it may be according to from manufacturer to manufacturer, but generally speaking, My experience is, in my opinion, is the solenoids usually may not offer too much trouble. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. And if you find any of these videos helpful, useful, expeditious, and simply just share, like, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.